got my little mini road trip. I'm actually hungry. I'm gonna have to stop up here in Bardstown and get something to eat. And so I've ridden like 1,400 miles or so since I got the bike 2 weeks ago. But it's all been, I mean, mostly local. I mean, pretty much local riding around the county, and then I've ridden it down to one of my classes an hour and 20 minutes or so away, and then to my other class where I work, it's a 35-mile ride, and I've been up there all the time on her. But that's about it. I don't really spend that much time out on the roads. I've ridden on the interstate a couple times. I don't care for it that much. I definitely prefer the highways. It's like I like the interstate fine in the car, but man, it's like I just get bored riding the motorcycle. It's just like, okay, throttle, go. The only time it gets interesting at all is like right now behind a truck. And that's it. And the simple solution, get on the throttle. That's my buddy's answer to everything on a sport bike. Got a problem? Get on the throttle. It's like you barely run into a problem you can't solve with the throttle. It's like whenever you have one of those problems, you stop. And so, this dude's moving along pretty good. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and zip around him up here, though. We've got 2 more turns before I can get by him. I remember the road right, but yeah, take a look around here. This, let me get a decent look. I can't tell exactly where the camera's pointing. I think it's giving a pretty decent look. Down this nice little holler. It's not really a holler. It's too wide and flat. Don't have the good hills on the other side. You can't holler across it. But nice, down this nice little valley. But right up here is one of the reasons why I absolutely wanted to ride the bike. Let's start going up the hill into Bardstown. Because there's a spot that can actually stop and look out over it. Oh, and I'm coming up on that now. It's a good thing I didn't pass him, because then I could have been Captain Jerkhole and stopped in front of him trying to pull over off the road, because I don't remember what it's like on the side of the road. Well, I know it never looked like it'd be anything on a car or a truck, but it's definitely in the car or truck. So I'll have to pull over up here and get this shot for Christoph. Is he the one who said pics? So the man himself, well, yeah, the man himself, Captain Motorcycle, finishing up his tour of the country. And that's also one of the reasons why I decided I needed to make the, oh, are the trees in the way? Oh, they are. Oh, suck. Well, you can sort of get a look there. Oh, man. Well, now that sucks. Slow down up here and get a decent view of it, because you really can't see anything through those stinking trees. Ah, here we go. And that was the view. But I still don't get to stop and admire it because the stupid trees are in the way. Man. Back whenever I was driving the delivery truck back there, and those trees were just starting to grow. They were young. I mean, it was 7 years ago, I guess. well, that sucks. I mean, it's still an impressive view. I just couldn't get a good shot of it. I got to enjoy it more than you will, I do believe. But that was the big reason why I wanted to ride. There's another section up here whenever I'm leaving Bardstown of S-turns that if it's as awesome as I remember it being, driving it in the Miata and my nasty little Honda Accord, it should be, oh, and that was the cut-through road I wanted. Dang it. Oh, well. Oh, no, it's not. That's Botland. Okay. Botland. Botland! There's a bunch of robots here. They're planning on taking over the world. Take us. Take us. Take us. We kill you. Take us. And so, hey, look at that. I already caught up with him. Okay. There's no traffic jam. I was going to get a little worried. Never did stop at this gas station where I was driving the delivery truck, because I mean I had an Isuzu, and then I had a Mercedes. Well, over here it's a Dodge Sprinter, but it was that Mercedes van with that awesome 5-cylinder turbo diesel. But whenever I was driving, there were always trucks lined up through there, and it was like those guys. Outside of like the UPS and FedEx guys, I wasn't one of them. I'm going to cut through here because this is an awesome little side road. This is the road I thought I was looking for, or that I thought I'd missed. And this should come out over where I'm looking for. And just a nice little relaxed ride again. I'm surprised I remember these roads, because I haven't driven them, been on them at all since I quit driving that delivery truck, and that's been, like I said, 7-8 years ago, because the last year and a half I worked there at Office Depot, I had moved back into the store. They had hired someone who couldn't do anything else, so I trained him, and he had driven trucks before, so I trained him on the delivery vehicle and taking care of Little John, since we'd already gotten rid of Bessie. Bessie was the Isuzu. She was a big old heifer. The name was appropriate. She wasn't really as pretty as some olive Holsteins, though. Then we got Little John, and I trained him with that truck, and went through all that, and then I went back into the... Holy crap, that was some weird wind. Trained him with that, and I went back into the store and took back over in technology and supplies and furniture. And it's like, drove me nuts. Talk about making you crazy. It's like whenever they know that you can do all the parts in the store, and then you're responsible for them all, because there's you as the full-time person, and then there's a manager, an assistant manager, and then 2 people who are acting as managers, so they're not really responsible for areas as much. Well, one of them was. The other guy was more responsible for the whole store. And so it became my responsibility to take care of it all. And it drove me absolutely batty. And so that's why I ended up leaving there. And that eventually led to me getting back into school. Yay, school, I hate you. Oh my goodness, do I ever hate it. And the sad part is, I'll never be done. It's like, because I'm going to school to be a teacher. Woo! So, yeah. But then I'll at least be making money instead of paying money. And I don't know, I'm just tired of it. I've been taking what feels like the exact same class for the last 2 years. It's like, because all these education classes, they're pointless. Honestly, they are. Whoever came up with this program, and these programs across the nation, this is the reason why our school systems suck. It's because you don't do anything new in a single class. You cover the exact same thing in every single class, and you call it something different. It's like I learned more about education in the special needs class. That is the one exception. The special needs class that I had, I actually learned more in that class that applied not just to special needs students in special circumstances, but it applied to all students, different strategies, because I mean, your traditional students, your regular students, students who don't have special needs, still have needs. And you have to find a way to accommodate the needs of all of your students. And these programs are exactly what's wrong. Yeah, government officials, people who don't teach, who know nothing about teaching, coming up with the laws and the programs like No Child Left Behind, my goodness. Those things are problems. But teachers aren't being prepared. Teachers have no idea what they're getting into. They're being taught the exact same thing for 4 years. As soon as they finish up their basic studies, the last 2 years of school, it's the exact same class, every semester, until they're done. Well, until they get to do their student teaching. And it's like, oh my God, what is all this? I actually have to do stuff? This is insane. So, that's what's wrong. It's a culmination of stupid laws by people who have no idea what's happening in the classroom. They just see numbers. And then teachers in programs that don't apply to school. I mean, there's nothing that helps after the first couple of classes, and then you take that special needs class. Exceptional learners is what ours was, because it's not supposed to be special needs or special education, even though that's what it's for. But I mean, it's exceptional learners. And outside of that class, I haven't learned anything new outside of there's been an emphasis on a couple different strategies in a couple of the classes. Like, yeah, I've read about these. Oh, okay, that's what that is. You spent 20 minutes on it instead of 3. Okay, yeah, I could learn that from the internet if I needed to go look it up, find out about it, because there's no explanation as to how to do this stuff. And it's just, it's idiocy. That's what's wrong, or one of the things that's wrong. I mean, of course there is high-stakes testing. Oh my Lord. Really? Multiple guest tests is how you're going to gauge if students are learning, if teachers are doing their jobs, if school systems are failing. And then if they are having trouble, you pull their funding instead of give them funding. You give the schools that are succeeding more funding, and the schools that are struggling, you kill their funding and then toss the students and the teachers around like you own them. It's all just backwards as how they do this stuff. And how did I get on this rant? Oh yes, school, I hate it. So, but yeah, I think I'm done ranting. I should probably find a place to, hey, Parkway Drive, the movie theater's over there. I should probably find a place to pull over and shut off the camera. I could probably go for another drink. Even though it's just been 50 miles. Actually, I need to resituate myself. I got my legs in a funny bind. There we go. I'm getting an odd, not an odd vibration. It's weird. I put these gel grips on my bike, on Anna, and now I actually feel more vibration through my handlebars than I did before with the stock wraps. Oh, sharper turn. No, not that sharp. You're on a sport bike, stupid. Yeah, I've been working on trying to lean into the turns more. Dive in with my shoulders first to get so I can do the counterbalance. And just taking some getting used to. Always doing it on slower turns, so don't think it's really good. Well, getting in the habit of doing it, then whenever I have to use it, then it'll come in handy. Oh, I've got to pee. I guess I do need to stop somewhere. Well, I know I need to stop somewhere because I need to turn the camera off. But my body says I need to stop. Except for I took the cut around. At least I think it's a cut around. It's been a while. Oh, am I coming out right where I would have? No. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Car wash. That's not a gas station. Ah, there's the gas station. Crap. Do I have a turn in here? Yes, I do. Awesome! And looks like a bunch of kids on bikes. Oh, that takes talent. Or a video camera on your head.